How is everyone doing today? Dr. Stone, chapter 139. So, yeah, we got this nice little cover spread with Senku in the volcanic eruption form and Senku with a cybernetic arm. That's pretty cool. And I don't know if that's a reference to anything, but I just think it looks quite cool, especially in the color. Wait, anyway. Okay, right. Let's get into the chapter. So with the last chapter, it was quite chilling and creepy to see who the person on the other side of the what do you call it, the phone is, and especially with Senku's voice as well. The mysterious man is being spoken with Senku's voice, and we get this really eerie looking panel as well. It looks like Senku, but kind of crusty as well, and yeah, it looks very ominous. That was so scary. I got goosebumps, and I gotta say that was exactly how I thought. Amaryllis is the one who says that, but that's exactly my reaction. What does it all mean? Why man just why man just talk to us? But he's actually Senku. Ooh, who's the Senku? No way Senku could never be a bad guy. A theory almost refreshing and simple mindedness. So these comments that the characters made here, and they kind of reflect how the fan base is kind of feeling in a sense. Well, actually, in a sense, how I feel. Like who is this man? Kind of stirring up the question, making conversation. It's probably recording, right? It's like a smartphone. There's no smartphones around, sadly. I'm 10 billion% sure I have no memory of recording that. Do you have a twin, a doppelganger? The Senku. Oh, yeah, this Senku traveled through time. So yeah, more what do you call it? More theories to stir up the pot. That was quite clever in the way that this little section is panning out anyway. The theories without evidence are no better than boorish delusions. Am I wrong? Why man is hostile towards us, so he will make contact again, allowing us to get to the bottom of this. Tea time is now appropriate. What a character! Another incoming message. It's repeating at regular intervals. Okay, 1 second. Same as before, same pitch, tone, everything. As a former sonar operator, I'd stake my ears on it. The voice dips in the uncanny valley almost like a Vocaloids. It's a synthetic voice. Oh. Okay, so we have now been told that it's not, a person, but it's a synthetic voice. So it's someone's voice. And it's probably gonna, that's kind of why it'd be Senku's voice, I guess. That's the reason behind. Because it's like a synthetic voice with the stone world how. The issue is not how, but for the fact it's happening. Rather, we should ask why. Why send a message using artificial voice? Answering that could help us expose who it is and where they are. Dear why man is almost certainly a bad apple who petrifies all. But why use a transmission? And why uh, imitate dear Senku? Transmission, Senku's voice imitate. Senku, when you finally put Ibra in his place, you petrified him with a transmitted command, right? Maybe Y-Man is intimidating your voice based on that. Hmm. Okay, is this Chrome? Okay, Chrome with some theories here. Okay. Hmm. Having someone who knows about the device's history could give us a clue to why man. I remember, but not about the history. But I've seen this device's shape somewhere. Okay, so we got Soyuz with his clever. What do you call it? His ultimate memory. I want to call it like his photographic memory remembers everything, and he seems to be the lead into the mystery and how to solve it. And he's kind of steering us in a way because he's seen the shapes device somewhere as well. So that could be the clue where how to find out who Y-Man is. Okay. So from what I've read so far, I have now deducted that Y-Man is kind of like the end game villain at the moment, and the whole goal is to find out who he is and why he's doing everything he is. So it's kind of directing us into the next direction of the story. So that's quite interesting indeed, and all these questions and theories that have been asked kind of stirs the pot quite a bit, and I like how he stirs it himself as well. Just makes it really thick and juicy. So adds a lot of mystery to it, and I can't wait to find out who this guy is. Well, or who this girl is. I don't know who it could be. And yeah, that's quite yeah. All right, but I'm gonna carry on with the rest of the chapter. All right. As the battle team, our job isn't combat theories. Instead, we are to train for inevitable battles that await us. A scary enemy already, and just after we beat the Petrification Kingdom. So yeah, and then we see a little fight sequence with Amaryllis and oh my god, forgot what she's called. No, she's not Amaryllis actually. She's someone else. She's the other girl. Such strength you have been holding back. Last time we faced Kokaku, holding back. I would never be so rude. I'm sorry to say that an unfamiliar dress kept me from moving at my full potential back then. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I'll allow it. And they're evenly matched. The two of them are so fierce. And then we see Ginro. No way. Thanks. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of little. That's kind of a little what do you call it? I can see a little romance forming there, and especially a bit of a synergy, especially two battle girl ready girls. And I'm guessing she's kind of converted to their side now because she was betrayed by Ibra. Hmm. All right, so we see this mysterious statue here, and long hair, looks like a hermit, and the fact that they've got like a kelp skirt on as well. Oh, this statue did Haiju plucked off the ocean floor. Who's that? About every piece. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Is this going to be an introduction to the new character? This person's arm, is it a scar or is it a tattoo? I need to give it a look. It looks like the petrification thing. Oh, okay. Oh, is this what Soyuz was talking about earlier when he mentioned that he's seen that symbol somewhere? So, oh, this is leading to a clue. So, this is quite interesting. I want to know who this person is because this is not someone that we know. So, this mysterious person, oh, that guy who broke while I was hauling him up. In crossing section roadmaps, and a splash of revival fluid should bring this fella back. And yeah, this guy looks this guy looks so shady. Who is this guy anyway? And he looks kind of like the first villain, Tosaka. And he's got this weird scar on his head as well, so it looks like a moon. And he kind of looks like a pretty boy ish. Hmm. It's been a while since I've seen extra cracks like that while healing. When the stone surface had had time to deteriorate, some bits fall off without the healing properties. Okay, that makes sense to see. Okay, there's thinner fragments than ours, so is only from a few centuries back. Is it to be believed that I have been truly revived from the effects of that queer flash? You sure have, and that's why we want to ask you about. I am in your debt, unknown traveler. Allow me to express my greatest gratitude. Let's script that and let's chat about the petrification device. Get back here, Ginro. Okay. Okay, so he kind of looks like a samurai in a sense. And oh my lord. So apparently Ginro kind of looks like his lord. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And we see him. Yeah, he definitely has some good battle prowess as he outspeeds Kokaku and the other girl, and he captures Ginro quite quickly. And I quite like the paneling in this as well. The streaks of blackness and the way it's drawn makes it look really fluid, and it looks like painting. Yeah, it looks like he used painting, like legit black paint to make it look like speed, which is quite an unusual technique, but I like it as well. Then I can see some ink blobs as well, so really adds some, makes it look really authentic as well, and I find it quite cool. But yeah, I would say this panel's, it looks very unique and definitely portrays the quickness a lot. And I definitely like the artistic choice that was used here. Okay, what? Why are you so strong? I have dishonored myself, Lord. I was turned to stone, you see. By now, Matsukaze is by your side. Those brigands shall not have their way with you. Oh, you got the wrong guy. That's our residing sleedbag. You don't gotta put it that way. Okay. So yeah, this guy is definitely not from this time period, and he's definitely been what do you call it petrified for a while. So he's gonna have time. He's gonna need some time to adjust to the new time period as well, because he's definitely out of the loop. Oh my, I look like High Mighty, someone from the past. Definitely a distant relative of mine. Yep. In fact, let's just say I'm the same person reincarnated. Okay. Looks like Ginry was acting all sleazy again. He saw this. He took the. He used the sword to seize any chance recklessly. He has a history of being that way. What happened to the guy in the dress who acted so valiantly? Say, you must know about the petrification device, right? Matsukaze, like its history. Why don't you tell Senku all about it? This island was once a peaceful realm. It is until disaster befell us all without warning. That what you call the petrification device, a great number of them rained down from the heaven, as if in a nightmare. Okay. Ah, that settles it. The source of all of it is above. So are you telling us there's multiple petrification device? So that kind of that kind of increases the threat level quite a bit because one of them we spent a whole arc just looking at chasing after one of them and it caused a lot of damage with everyone except Senku being turned to stone. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. If there's more of these flowing around, that tells it the source of all of it is from above, and that's not the first time that's been suggested by the group anyway. There has I do recall that they've suggested that it's coming from above, and when I mean above, like a spaceship kind of thing. So I can definitely see that being I can definitely see that being a what do you call it? A viable theory. Anyway, that's super valuable information. More than enough for now. Let's move, gang. Okay, they've already rushed off. Science at the full gap. So is that a weapon we can use against Totsuka's army? We used against, yeah. A thing that collects noise, the shock cannon, right? We can, what are we using it for now? It collects noise and radio waves, some basic concepts at work. So a parabolic antenna acquired. Okay. So with that, they can intercept signals now. The baseline of the measurements is too short to spot the variation. The enemy isn't on the Earth's surface or even in the atmosphere. Not sure what that all means, but are you saying they're real far away? Hey, the opposite actually. The Earth's rotation has us moving through space. So if we can get hold of a baseline strength length of a few kilometers, we should see something. In other words, the signal's not coming too far off. So it's real close by. Wait, which is it? We had fun tracing this call, and the results tell us the signal's coming from above, a few 100,000 kilometers away. Get it? Y-Man is on the moon. Whoa, okay. So, so that's a cool theory indeed. And damn, this panel of the moon looks so detailed. I want to say it actually looks photorealistic. I want to say the eyes on this the eyes for Doctor Stone definitely knows how to draw because this dude definitely puts out the especially his scenery. His scenery drawing is amazing. I gotta say. So he's on the moon, so that's gonna be quite hard to get to. Yes, it's linked with the moon's movement. There's no mistaking it. Is that impossible? How can it be? Okay. So, yeah, this kind of puts in perspective on how the show is going to move on, then, I guess, as they progress slowly and slowly, they're going to have to build the science kingdom to the point where they can actually travel in space. So that's going to take quite a while. And I can see, I can see where the show is heading now, and an end goal has been set. Okay. Yep, we're going to the moon. All right. So yeah, so that was quite interesting actually. I definitely enjoyed this chapter quite a bit. A lot of new information, and more mystery. And we kind of pinpointed where our main villain is going to be. So he's on the moon apparently. So if that's been confirmed that he's actually on the moon, it's going to take us a while to get there because technology will have to really advance quite a lot for them before they can start doing space traveling. And even when they can access the moon, like what they're gonna do, go up there and like kill him? I don't know. But that's interesting that he's on the moon. So he might be an astronaut as well. So that's quite crazy to know who this Y man is and why he has Senku's voice. So he could be related to he could have some relation to Senku's father as well, so that's quite interesting to know. And this new guy as well, the new addition, someone from a few centuries ago, he's going to have some key information to the past as well, and the events that transpired during his time will be a valuable asset to Senku and the others, and his strength as well will be a valuable asset since he beat Kokaku quite easily. Not being the sense, but the display of power and speed was definitely there. Kind of implied that he's stronger than them as well. And damn, I've got to say, I'm excited to see what's coming up next in Doctor Stone. It's definitely heating up, and it's kind of a hot property right now. So yeah, and I've got to say, I've been reviewing this show. I mean, this franchise for a little while, and I can definitely see that Doctor Stone has picked up a lot of traction since its early days, and I'm very proud of where it is right now. So bye.